Hey guys, it's Simply Cynthia, and I am back with a video for you guys. This is supposed to be a fun video. This was supposed to be a get ready with me to go nowhere kind of a video. Just like me, talking to you guys and keeping you updated, that sort of a thing, and just really like chill kind of a video. However, I've become annoyed, Cynthia, and I'm gonna tell you guys why. If you saw the title of the video, this is gonna be more of like a PSA, kind of like a buyer's beware, don't sign on to that website until you see this video kind of a thing. And not even that I was scammed, but what could have happened if I were somebody younger and experienced, somehow got attached to mommy and daddy's credit card kind of like situation. And I just felt like it was part of like my job to make sure that like I made people aware of this scam. So I am still gonna do my makeup because why not? Any opportunity to do my makeup and kind of de-stress is a good thing. So as I do my makeup, I'll tell you guys a little bit more about that. So if you guys are interested in the company that tried to scam me, then please keep watching. So just as a disclaimer, if you guys hear like noise in the background, it's because I have a desk fan here and I have a fan that's barely working behind me because it is hot in Illinois. It's like 90 degrees right now. Yes, I'm wearing long sleeves. I can't explain to you why. I probably should change my shirt, but I really don't feel like it. But anywho, that's why you might hear some background noise, and I'll try to cut out as much as possible so that way you guys can hear about the situation that happened. So anywho, I have notes as far as what happened. I have receipts as far as what happened. And this just like really baffled me because it's not just a one-day scenario of what happened. This happened over the course of a week. Not even a week. A weekend. Maybe it was like a weekend. But let me try, you know what, I'm gonna start with my face because I'm sure some of you guys also want to see makeup as well, and I just want to make sure that I incorporate everything and I don't just go off on a long tangent. So because it's super duper hot, I'm gonna go for like bare minimum makeup because I'm probably gonna take it right off after this video. So I'm gonna go in with my Pure 4-in-1 Correcting Primer. And this is a great primer for when it's hot outside because it has coconut water in it, which is very like soothing and calming to at least my skin. In this kind of weather, it kind of feels like you're putting water on your face. It applies so well. But back to what happened. So starting, I gotta go to my DMs. I never go in my DMs for anything. Okay, so actually this happened 2 days ago. Wow. So this situation happened 2 days ago. I was contacted by, it looks like a brand scout or brand by the name of Palmpe, that's spelled like palm and then PE with an accent over the E. Hi.
Okay.
There's an actual way, legitimate way to spend Palmpe, but you know, whatever. So 2 days ago, they contacted me, and this is from somebody at Palmpe with the name Ryan. And how I know it's a scam, first of all, is that I didn't respond to Ryan. Actually, I will put somewhere on this video the actual screenshot, and it shows that this has not been replied to. I didn't block, I didn't delete, and I definitely didn't accept it. And one of the things when you do look at when brands will try to reach out to you, I am a very research oriented person, as I'll go into more detail later, but also grammar. I personally probably don't have the best grammar in the world, but when you're reading it, even if verbally you're not the best, when you're reading it, you can spot an error. And one of the things, and I'll put it up on the screen, is that he said, I am a brand manager of Palmpe, a women's fashion jewelries. Not women's fashion jewelry, but jewelries. Okay. And then it goes on to say, we are currently looking for brand ambassadress. What is an ambassadress? Who are willing to represent our brand name, Palmpe. Mind you, there's no accent over the E. And dear, I came across your profile and I saw you've got this charisma. You're perfect to model our product because of the beauty that you have. Thank you. My mom provided me with that. And we'll give you 3 free jewelries of your choice, which can be found at our website. It says high quality gold, silver plated, 100% hypoallergenic. Hit me up.
What? Bro, what are you talking about?
Hit me up if you want to apply. You're a brand of fashion jewelries, and you're using verbiage like hit me up, like you're my college roommate, like a homeboy. Okay. And mind you, there's no like actual legit punctuation in any of that. All of that was a run on. I put the pauses in there because that's how one would read that long paragraph. But you know, jewelries. This is actually a BB cream. This is a I want to say a K beauty brand, but I'm not 100% sure. Don't quote me on it. This is in shade medium. This is a company. I'm not even gonna try to butcher it, but and it does oxidize too. So even though it's looking kind of pale on my skin at the moment, it is gonna oxidize because it is a BB cream with SPF in it. But back to the story. So that was the message that was sent. So me personally, I know we make like grammatical errors because we are imperfect. But if you are seeking brand ambassadors, you don't have somebody proofread, you know, your messages before you send them out. Like even if you were to copy and paste, you know, from a mass, you know, from like a mass email or a mass DM, you know, template, nobody like proofread that before you guys are just sending that out to people. And that's also one of the many reasons why it concerns me, because there are like young people, like, not that I'm not young, you know, I'm 24, but there are like teenagers out there that are just waiting for their big break, you know, and they see a brand ambassador or affiliate and they don't do the research on it, and they might just be like, okay, yeah, definitely, I'll sign up. And you know, they might end up providing like personal information out there. And I think that's one of the things that made me want to do this video, is because I do this, so I need to be able to see like how I'm blending this out. And my monitor is actually pretty close to my face, but I'm just really that blind. But anywho, but yeah, like my people who follow my page, some of them are younger people. And I just, you know, if they're hitting me up, like how many of these young people that are trying to do makeup and beauty just like me, but don't know, like, hey, maybe I should research, you know, this brand first, kind of a thing. So I just kind of like worried me personally. Yeah, so like younger people, so that's a problem for me that they're reaching out to them. And for me, it wasn't a one-time thing of them contacting me. They sent a couple messages, and because I never check my DMs, I really don't bother. And by the way, in that message, the first one, Ryan let us know I'm a brand manager. I don't know about you, but I'm used to one manager. I got 3 additional DMs from other managers. Sound like y'all paying too many people to do the same job, but that's just an opinion. So then 5 hours ago, I had Cincy. I think that's how you pronounce her name, is Cincy here. And again, she followed up with the same copy and paste template. However, this one actually spells ambassador correctly, which, you know, kudos to you, Cincy, you know, for proofreading before you sent your message. But he or she, because I really don't know, it could go either way. I've never seen that name like that before. Oh, by the way, I'm using the Maybelline Total Temptation pencil. So they send the same thing. They're still using verbiage like hit me up. However, this one doesn't give me any information as far as like the pre-product is concerned. So maybe this person just copied and pasted the first part and then deleted the rest when they realized there were like grammatical errors, except for leaving hit me up, because that sounds professional and legit. But you know, who am I? Anywho, and then it tells me to visit their official site, which I did. And what I learned is that it wasn't legit. There's no verified check mark whatsoever. That's one of the things that I look for in brands. Most of the brands that I follow, that I am affiliated with, do have a verified check mark. And they normally have like a brief description of the owner of the company or what their mission statement is as well. I'm very big on mission statements because I honestly feel like I don't just kind of buy product to buy it. I like to know like what's the story behind it. So that happened 5 hours ago. Then, like literally immediately an hour after that, then I get a message from Ashley. Honestly, I should have just told Ashley to leave me alone. But I was like, you know what, they are really harassing me. I'm gonna do some investigating. I already knew that they were fraud based off of what I had seen. And any brands that I'm affiliated with look super professional. You can see their product, their mission statement. You can see legitimate people using their product. And it's not just a picture of somebody saying that they're using the product. You can actually see the product in their pictures. Unlike Palmpe. I mean, the products that they have, and I'll talk about it as well, come from like, you know, drop sale companies like AliExpress and things like that, where all you have to do is look up AliExpress on Instagram and you can find people that are promoting the products that they are buying. I was looking for my concealer, by the way. I'm going to go in with the Can't Stop, Won't Stop concealer. And this is in soft beige. So, you know, after the third person contacted me, I thought, I think that's the moment when I was like, I need to make a video about this. I need to make people aware of the scam that is going on. Because that's not okay. These people shouldn't be able to just get away with this and just kind of keep targeting people and then hoping that someone like catches on the fish hook, in a sense. Look at me with my like metaphors. I'm trying. But anywho, like they shouldn't be doing that. That's not right, and it's not good business practice either. So at that moment I was like, and I'll show you guys as well, I'll put it somewhere on there. I said, I would like to know more about your brand and your mission statement, because I couldn't find a mission statement anywhere for this company. This is, by the way, a Crown concealer brush. No, this is by Bean. I'll put it in the description box down below. I know I have one by Crown as well. But anywho, again, big on mission statements. What are you trying to do? You know what I mean? Like, what is it that you're trying to accomplish with your brand? What makes you different from any other jewelry brand out there that's trying to make women feel beautiful about themselves and adding a unique piece to their wardrobe? You know what I'm saying? And her response to me was, I'll send you all the details, sweetie. I don't like people using the words sweetie, honey, darling, baby girl. None of those. Like, it just sounds like, no. It just sounds very like condescending. Like, oh, you don't know what you're talking about. You're trying to sound smart. You're trying to make it seem like you're doing your due diligence. And it's like, no, like I legit want to know. For my face, just to warm it up a little bit. As you can see, it's slowly starting to oxidize. But I do want to contour the perimeter of my face. I'm using the Dose of Colors concealer and shade number 22 dark. But so that was my encounter with Ashley. And after she called me sweetie, I was already like really done with her. But you know, I still wanted to read the crap that she sent me. And pretty much what she did, which I am definitely not okay with, by the way, because I call it bombarding people with information and overhype, because none of the information actually was even helpful. Back to Ashley. So again, I'll put it up somewhere, but pretty much what she does is she bombards me with information and just overload, as far as she's thinking I'm not going to read what she put. I'm just going to be happy that she responded to me asking, what is your mission statement? Which, by the way, let's go look at that mission statement. So you go into their website and their mission statement is the first thing that you see. Not that it's listed as a mission statement, by the way, it's just what comes up. So it's express your true beauty, and it's where beauty meets the beach. So y'all don't sell swimsuits? Y'all gonna sell some jewelry? Mind you, it's cheap jewelry, so if you get it wet, that's it. It's gonna tarnish. It's gonna turn your neck green. It sticks to a magnet. But where beauty meets the beach. Okay. So that tells me two things. You didn't do your due diligence to see who you were advertising that to. I live in Illinois. There is no beach. What do I look like going to Lake Michigan, taking pictures in jewelry when the water is green? And not like a turquoise, I'm talking green, like borderline swamp. But where beauty meets the beach, okay. So that's what they sent, right? And everywhere on this site, mind you, everywhere on the site is them advertising for beauty ambassadors. The reason why that is a problem is because beauty companies don't need to do that. They have an influx of people reaching out to them by promoting without getting paid, by tagging these companies so that way they can be seen. So they don't even need to put that on their main page. Most places have beauty ambassador programs like all the way down. It's probably the last thing that you'll see, and it's not really advertised because they don't need it. They don't need to have that front and center. That's like before the product comes into play, is that they bring up this beauty ambassador, you know, advertisement. And then it tells you to join our ambassador program and get access to endless brand opportunities. But then right under it says by invite only. So if you can only get invited, then why even promote it like that? Like, that doesn't make me feel special if I haven't been invited. And I don't know if they're trying to make it seem like, oh, well, if you buy our product, which knowing the company might be what their thought process was. Oh, well, if you buy our product, then we'll send you an invite. Like, that doesn't seem like, I don't know, it just doesn't seem right to me. It rubs me the wrong way that they're only really focused on beauty ambassadors, because their thought process is to, if we make you a beauty ambassador, you'll buy our product, you'll tell people about it, and then those other people will come and buy from us. They'll want to become almost like a pyramid scheme. Oh geez, literally almost like a pyramid scheme. That's pretty much what it seems like to me. And it very much could be. It very much could be that that's what they're doing. Because if you look on their site, their jewelry isn't anything special. It's no XIXI. It's no, you know, Tiffany. It's none of that. It's literally basic AliExpress, Wish.com, eBay kind of vibe. So that little caption, brand which focuses in the women's fashion jewelry, not women, but the women's fashion jewelry. And then it just goes straight to the benefits, right? Like, that's it. That should suffice. You'll get 3 free jewelries options. We'll give you a custom unique 60% off code, which, how are you making any money if you're giving out codes like 60%? Question mark there. Then we'll help you grow your followers. They don't tell you how. And small print at the bottom, you only have to pay the shipping once, and the rest of every month will be on us. Sounds good to you? And then Ashley doesn't allow space for me to reply, by the way. Not space to reply, because then she sends me how to apply instantly. It's got a whole link and everything. Still doesn't give me time to reply, because there's another message. Oh gee, can't wait for you to become an ambassador with us. I didn't say I was gonna do it, Ashley. You a little bit too thirsty, right? Then it says, once you get to have your order number, again, like, just check the grammar, please. It says, please send me a screenshot of it so that I can lock your spot as the new brand ambassador. So you mean to tell me that this DM message of me maybe saying yes wasn't enough? You need to know. Ashley needs to know. She needs to know I purchased that product, and she needs an order number before I can be the brand ambassador. Yeah, sketchy. I've never had that happen. I have affiliation codes with other companies, and these are brands that I actually supported before they reached out to me. So I already had the product. They didn't need to send me anything, but they did provide me with an affiliate code that I could give to my viewers and my followers on social media. But I never once had to buy anything from them. I was already a supporter of theirs. They never made me buy anything. And companies that send me products to review send it to me for free. I don't have to pay for that because this is a business transaction. You want me to review your product, so either you're gonna pay me, which I don't take any payment for people for me to review their products if it's like a genuine review. But if I really like something and they want me to promote it for them, yeah, I should get paid for that. But if it's just something like, oh, can you review this for me? You send me the product for free and I will review it, you know? That's just kind of how it happens. But this is sketchy, and this is, you know, unsettling, because I'm sure that there are young girls and young boys out there that are getting maybe, you know, DM messages because, you know, they're up and coming makeup artists like me, like trying to create a name for themselves, a brand for themselves, and they'll just click on that and they'll just purchase that product, and they might, you know, use their mom or dad's, you know, credit card or something like that, or they might be fresh in, you know, college or got their first credit card themselves, and they'll put in the number and not even think, oh, this could be a scam. Okay, I'm talking a lot, but we're gonna go in. This is the Violet Voss Creme Brulee palette. This is their mini. It's so beautiful. I haven't gotten a chance to use it yet. I've swatched a couple, but I want to use it today and get a nice brush. It doesn't give me any names on the back of it because it is a mini one, but I'm gonna go in with this like orange shade here, and I'm gonna pop that in my crease. So, where was I? Jeez, lost my train of thought. So yeah, that's just kind of like unsettling. And then it says, what did it say? And then it says, if you order now, then you'll be on the special spot. I don't know what the special spot is. That sounds a little questionable. But it says you'll be on the special spot and you'll be receiving a little limited edition products. Also, we're giving you $70 as a form of reward to becoming a new brand ambassador. But remember, you gotta purchase first. And you gotta send in a screenshot of your order. Yeah, I highly doubt you're gonna get $70. And that's such an odd amount. That's such an odd amount, $70. Why not just pay for the shipping? Instead of making you pay a shipping fee, why not just pay for the shipping and then leave the $70 out of it? But okay, Ashley. So again, me being me, I respond to her like I explained to you guys. I'm currently affiliated with a couple other brands, and they do not charge me to promote their product. I appreciate your interest, but I will have to decline at this time. Ashley responds back almost immediately. I promise you, it was like maybe a minute passed by. And it kind of annoys me when people use emojis when you're talking in a business manner, because it's not very business professional. And she says, products and shipping fee are totally free. Is that so? And I think she meant that as a question. Like, the products they send you, they're completely free and the shipping is free? Totally free? Is that so? But instead of a question mark, she put 2 hearts. Okay, Ashley. And I just responded back with, correct. Which she liked, you know, as she should, you know, because you're getting the, if you're an ambassador, Ashley, I know you said you a brand manager, but people throwing around these titles like it's candy. She's probably like, wow, That's a great deal. I'm still taking that same orange color and I'm just putting it on my bottom lash line now. And it was just like really upsetting. Because these are people like spending their money. I know some people, one girl doesn't even have like a legit YouTube channel. She started her channel just so she could post about her experience with this company and what happened to her. But she's not like a YouTuber. She just wanted to make sure she did her due diligence to make people aware. And she actually, unfortunately, was scammed. And she bought the product. And she found out that it was only, each piece was worth $1. Some of it was like just metal. Some of it, you know, just broke. And I'll even put her down below. I believe her name is Hope Baron. And I saw her video when I was doing my research on the company. I just saw that that was so disgusting. And there's other people, again, who have actually put in their credit card information thinking that they're going to get high quality stuff and be like a brand ambassador, and it's cheap stuff. It's just really disgusting. But one of the things that I look for in a company is their return policy, because I know that there are some brands that, you know, sell stuff like wholesale and they don't necessarily like have a stock, things like that. But they're not saying that. They're not presenting themselves to be a wholesale company or dropship company, which I'm assuming that they are. They're saying that this is like unique to their brand. You know, this is uniquely us and our ambassador in our worldwide community. AliExpress. That's what it is. And if you really want it, just go to AliExpress and wait 2 months for it to show up, or wish.com, because that's completely the vibe that I get. But anywho, so the return policy, I read this thoroughly, guys, and I got a kick out of it. The first thing is returns. Only our policy lasts 30 days. If 30 days have gone by since your purchase, unfortunately, we cannot offer you a refund. That's interesting, because a lot of the people who make videos said that they didn't get it in 30 days. It might have taken a month for them to receive this product. That is your 30 days. It doesn't say 30 days from you receiving the product. It says from when you purchase it. So you're not getting a refund. Then it says to be eligible. Now there's an eligibility list, guys. Let me start blending while we're going over that. I'm going to go in with like this kind of ginger color on the in ear, and I'm going to pop that on my outer crease. Then it goes into eligibility, because you got to be eligible to return your product that broke, right? It says, to be eligible for returns, your item must be unused in the same condition that you received it. It must also be in the original packaging. From Hope's video of her receiving the product, it was in this cheap plastic, which I'm pretty sure you rip in order to get it open. And some of her jewelry was tarnished already. So that's the form that she received it in. That's how she received her item. Are they gonna believe that? No. Are they aware that that's how bad their product is? Yeah, I don't doubt it. I highly doubt that they're unaware of what their product looks like. And again, I'm gonna link her video down below, because she actually shows you what you get. So those people that think I'm being overly dramatic, she started a channel for this situation that happened to her. Like, and it's so sad. Because she's not the only one. And had I not done my research beforehand, that could have easily have, you know, happened to me. Original packaging. Then it says, several types of goods are exempt from being returned. They only have one type of product that they're selling, and it's jewelry. But okay. It says perishable goods such as food, flowers, newspaper, or magazines cannot be returned. All those things are not, none of those things are offered on their site. Also, it says we also don't accept products that are intimate, sanitary goods, hazardous materials, or flammable liquids or gases. I don't know anything about the law. in this case scenario, I don't know why they would need to put that in there if these aren't items that they're selling. I feel like that's something that maybe a Target would offer because they sell things like that. I don't know why a jewelry company online would need to put that on there, but okay. And there's more returnable, you know, qualifications here. It says, in addition, non-returnable items, gift cards, which they don't offer, downloadable software products, you're not Google, you're not Apple, and some health and personal care items. You sell jewelry. Why would that need to be in there? That just seems like very like specific and weird that they would add it in there. But there's also more. Well, we're talking about this blockbuster return policy for a jewelry store. And there is so much more, guys. This is like ridiculous. Now we're on the part where it talks about crediting you back. Crediting you back for your refund, okay? And I'm laughing because of how it's worded. So refunds, and then like little like parentheses, if applicable. It says, once your return is received and inspected, we will send you an email to notify you that we received your returned item. Mind you, you're not returning it to them, as I stated before. You're returning it to, I guess, the company that shipped it out to you. Because that don't send it back to them. They'll want it. They know it's trash. It says, if you are approved, then your refund will be processed and a credit will automatically be applied to your account, to your credit card or original method of payment within a certain amount of days. It don't tell you what the certain amount of days is. It just says a certain amount of days. So you keep checking that bank statement, girl. And then it says late or missing refunds, because they just know what's gonna happen. They just know that refund is gonna come late. And I'm gonna use, what is this? Just a Kiss, which I believe is this like shade here. And I'm just going to add that to my inner corner. It's mostly just like glitter, if I'm being completely honest, but it's so cute. Kind of makes me want to add some like on the lid space, which I probably will. I just talked myself into it. This is giving me pumpkin spice latte, but I don't like pumpkin, so it's just gonna be a spice latte. Hold the pumpkin. So our return policy. So this is late or missing refunds, and again in parentheses, if applicable. If you haven't received a refund yet, first check your bank account. Again, and it says again, it doesn't just say check your banking account. It says check it again, because you might be blind and you ain't see it the first or the 5th or the 6th time. Check it again. Then it says, then contact your credit card company. So we check in bank accounts and credit card accounts, because somehow they might have ended up with that credit card information, but okay. And it says it may take some time before your refund is officially posted. I guess a certain amount of time. And it says, next, contact your bank. I didn't read that wrong. So first you check your bank account again. Then you're gonna contact your credit card company. And then, next, contact your bank. Just to make sure you ain't missing something. Check it again. That's crazy. This is often some processing. There's often some processing time before a refund is posted. If you've done all of that, and you still have not received your refund yet, please contact us. but I'm supposed to be a brand ambassador who you care about, and you care about my opinion, and you care about what I want to see in your jewelry line, because you know where jewelry meets the beach. Is that what it is? Let me not misquote them. Where beauty meets the beach. They don't sell no beauty products. They don't sell any beauty products either, but they didn't put that in the refund. Alright guys, so this is the final look. Very soft. As soft as you're gonna get glam from me. It's very soft. Oh, and then you guys can see my shirt. It says inspire others every day. My channel is all about positivity and just being very transparent, and I hope that you guys learned something from this video. When it comes to any job, any brand deal, make sure you do your research, your due diligence in that department, and you should never have to pay for a product. If somebody's gonna offer you something like an affiliate code, that is your code that you can give to other people and start making money off of. So let me know in the description box down below, have you guys had an experience like this? Have you been scammed? I hope none of you guys have. I hope that you guys were able to bypass that experience altogether. And I'm also going to link the other ladies whose videos that I've seen on this company as well. Again, this isn't the video I wanted to do coming back to my channel, but if I can help anybody, I'm gonna help them. I'm gonna do it. So if you guys want to see more videos like this, more conversational videos, let me know down in the description box below, and hopefully I'll have a video for you guys again, and hoping it's not another year later. But anyways, as always, be brave, be beautiful, and always be you, because it's hard out here. And until next time, bye guys.